What's up, guys? Welcome back to the next video in learning Bootstrap. My name is QD Danny, and you guys watching my channel Koraiwood. All right, so far I congratulate you guys till you made it this far. So we have done our page. We complete our page with the creation of footer. So in this video, I'm gonna discuss briefly because networking. What is networking? As a successful web developer and computer programmers, you guys learning this Bootstrap, and you guys might go and learn few other languages in the future, and you guys might go and start creating your own website. So creating a website requires that you guys needs to know networking. And so what is networking? What is some of this HTTP, as we explained in our HTTP videos, that is hypertext transfer protocol. And then we said that there is a local host, and if you guys click here and say 127.0.0.1, and then we go and type our website, which is Salon, and you guys end up seeing the same page. So why you guys typing here there is 127.0.0.1, and you guys typing here localhost, and you end up same page, same local Salon style that we've been working on for many videos. All right, so the reason is what is happening under the hood, what is happening inside at the background of this website that you guys developing. I know there is Bootstrap, JavaScript. You guys telling me that because we writing some code in our IDE, which is Sublime Text, and everything comes up. Yeah, that's fine. We have coding this videos, we have coding this Bootstrap, but all these things coming because of our coding and Bootstrap. But under the hood, there are some protocols that is in action, like DNS. That what happens that the DNS is domain name system. It tries, say if you guys got a mobile number, your friend's mobile number, and you save the name against the number. So everything inside the internet, whatever you guys working on, is a number. Even Google it's got a number. It's got a like 192.168.1 or 115. There is some IP address. There is somewhere, as I mentioned, IP address, internet protocol, because every website have an address. So that's what we go through URL, uniform resource locator, is locates that IP address, and with the DNS you guys be able to translate this IP to this name. Say if Google goes there 192.168 or 115 or 255, it's very impossible to remember anyone with even if you guys, doesn't matter what language you guys speak, even if you guys mathematicians, you cannot remember like a Facebook. If you go with the IP address 255.255.1155192, it's impossible to remember. Trust me, there is no way in the world anyone can remember any IP address except this local host, because IP addresses are changing all the time. And there is some technology inside this browser is called DNS. It translates the name into this string, this alphabet that we can read. So if I tell you guys to remember this one 127.0.0.1, it's very hard for you guys to remember. Then if I say to you guys that remember this local host, because local host is local and host is very easy to remember. That's what there is something called DNS comes into play, and it's a protocol. HTTP is a protocol. What is protocol? A protocol in simple words is rules and regulation. This technology that you guys seeing, this HTTP or internet or whatever you guys seeing nowadays, social media, YouTube, blah 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 blah, they all with the HTTP, hypertext transfer protocol, and it's a protocols. And then there is internet protocol, IP. If you guys don't know the IP, everyone have an IP. If you guys watching YouTube, it means you have an IP, and you are guys requesting from the YouTube to send you the video and YouTube comes and play into your browser, it means you guys using this HTTP. And if you guys see at S at the end, it means it's secure shell, SSH. It's a secure network, it's encrypted network. All right, so we have designed some slides for you guys to briefly, I'm gonna explain to you guys what OSI table is. Anyone studying this websites or networking, you guys should know a little bit about networking, not all but little bit about networking, so you guys might end up with a good jobs, or you guys might end up writing your own websites, and you guys must know this networking. So I'm not gonna repeat all, but I'm gonna do the basics for you guys, and after another video we're gonna do the register page, and then we're gonna do the login page, then we're gonna go on the pages for these ones. So if you guys remember from our videos that we have created the single page, and after that we're gonna be, again, I'm gonna repeat every 3 videos, I'm gonna come and repeat to you guys about this networking. So I made this slide. So what I'm gonna teach you guys about the TCP and OSI model. So there is something called OSI model and there is something called TCP IP model. Alright, so far we know Apache, that I've shown you guys the first video, that how we're going to install Apache. Without Apache you won't see this local host or anything, so everything runs around Apache. You guys seen this all this networking and everything, so we connect to the our local host through Apache. So Apache's main, and XAMPP runs on Apache for you guys to see your local host. So you're working on Apache, that's the main framework. Alright, so far we already know that HTML, hypertext markup language, that's in the first video we explained what HTML is. And you guys already know that HTTP, hypertext transfer protocol, you guys already know because we are doing HTTP, our local host. We already know what IP is, internet protocol. That's without IP you guys connect to the internet through your IP, just like in order to make a call you need a phone number, and it was assigned by your provider, and same is this IP is assigned to you by your internet service provider, ISP, whoever you guys got your internet through, whatever you guys got. There's tons of them, tons and hundreds, every country is different. Alright, so that's your IP, and if you guys know how people find out your location, is because they check your IP through your ISP, and they can locate your internet address. Alright, and after that, because we already know the local host, and that's the Salon, our website, index.html is our page, so we know about the local host, and we said that with the local host you guys do not need internet, and it runs inside your computer. It works as if you are on internet, and plus local host give you the opportunity to you guys, so you guys test your websites locally. And 127.0.1 is IP for local host. So if you guys know this one, this is very famous everywhere in the world. Anyone with the local host have a 127.0.01. I forgot there is a dot here. Alright, so that's this one is the same. And after that we know port 80, because through port 80 we connect our local host. And the last one, which if you guys don't know URL, anyone says what's a URL? URL stands for Uniform Resource Locator, or our web address. Simply says what is your web address. Then it says, if you guys don't know the URL, it stands for Uniform Resource Locator. If you guys want to write down, you can write down. Alright, so now I'm gonna introduce you guys some of the new protocols. If you guys want to write down, you can write down, very useful. The first one is PDU. When we say PDU, it means the protocol data unit. It means that's the data inside this protocol, generally speaking. So any protocol comes under this one. So with this one we can explain the different protocol. And we've got a TCP, transmission control protocol. So every time you guys using internet, you guys go through this TCP. You guys can connect to YouTube, Facebook, anything. It's a 3-way handshake. I'm going to explain to you guys in future video what 3-way handshake is and how it's done. and it comes in the TCP is it is connection oriented protocol, and after this is the UDP. What the heck is this UDP, you guys might ask? UDP is user datagram protocol, and it works for DNS, as I said to you guys before. The DNS, this one is connectionless, and this one is very fast. So, and you guys working on say voice over IP, when you guys talking to someone on over the internet with your phone over the internet, say is chatting or anything, that's with the UDP. And you guys doing DNS is also over UDP, and you guys dynamic host configuration protocol, DHCP, which you guys got. If you guys got a router, that's also on user datagram protocol, UDP. And after that, we already, there is no need to explain this one, HTTP hypertext transfer protocol. You guys already know because you guys accessing through your browser. FTP, if you guys doing a website and web servers, if you guys running, then with this one you guys can transfer your files to your websites through. Say you guys developing a website and you guys on live website, so you guys need the FTP to connect to that website and transfer the files, any new updates or anything you guys want to display on the on that website. It comes through this one, any new photos or anything. SMTP is simple mail transfer protocol. This one is for emails. Every time you guys sending email, receiving email is using this protocol. So you guys know now you guys know that PDU is on the top, protocol data unit. TCP is for connections, you guys connected to the internet. UDP is user datagram protocol, and HTTP is when you guys go on and internet and browse, and FTP is file transfer protocol. SMTP is simple mail transfer protocol, that's for emails. And as I mentioned before, DNS, it translates your IP to your name. Say if you guys gotta say if I have someone friend, such and such friend, and my friend's got a phone number, it's very hard for remember everyone's phone number. Trust me, no one can remember this except if that phone number belongs to your mom or dad. Other than that, you guys is your very good friend or your brother and sister. There is no way you guys can remember 10 digits of anyone's phone number, but with the name you can remember. You can save that name against that you can save that phone number against the name, and every time you dial the name, this phone number rings and the person the other end, your target person picks up the phone. So exactly internet works the same as a phone. Every website, say Google got an IP, Facebook got an IP, Twitter got an IP, but very hard for you guys to remember any one IP. But it's easy to remember the Google or Facebook, Twitter, Al Jazeera, you name it, Dawn newspaper, this newspaper, that newspaper, any newspaper, you can remember the names. Alright, so address resolution protocol is exactly same as DNS. It resolves the address. ICMP is internet control messaging protocol, and it's very important too. Alright, so what the heck is this OSI model? OSI model stands for Open Systems Interconnection Model. Alright, so OSI model is the basic of networking. You guys need to know this table. There is it's a 7-layer model. It means it's got a layer 1, layer 2, layer 3, layer 4, layer 5, and every layer is sitting on top of each other, and all of these layers got a functionality. It was developed in 1970s to support computer networking methods. So this OSI model, you guys need to write down this one because it's very important. If you don't, then I'm going to repeat after 2-3 videos again, and I'm going to make the different slides for different altogether different playlist in YouTube in my channel. I'm going to develop this and I'm going to explain to you guys again this slide. So I'm going to go deeper and deeper into networking, but this is the basic. If you guys want to know these things, very important for you guys to know this one. Alright, so after that, the model became working product of the OSI group at the International Organization for Standardization. So this model became a product of the OSI group, which was working with the International Organization for Standardization. It's very hard to pronounce this. I don't know if you guys might find it easy, but standardization, ISO. Okay, this one is OSI model is used open system interconnection model used throughout the world by developers, all the internet. It describes of a function of a networking system, as I said to you guys before, and the OSI model layers are useful when visualizing the flow of data from sender to receiver. Same like if you guys want to know how the email transfer, or how you guys connect to Facebook or Twitter, or how you guys request the data from Google, or how anyone comes and request your website. So in the future you guys will be top and experienced developers. You guys might be working in big companies, or you guys might be designing your own social networking site or video sharing site. I'm gonna help you guys do that, and you guys need to know this OSI model, because this is the basic, and it's a 7-layer model. Alright, this 7-layer model is like this. We go from the first one is physical, and it's a data link, and it's a network, it's a transport, and it's a session, presentation, and application. You guys familiar with this one and this one? If you guys familiar with the transport, and if you guys familiar with the transport, is exactly like a transfer, and it's got a application, presentation, and session is data. Every time you guys connect to internet and you guys doing your local host, blah blah blah, they're all in the application. Presentation is all photos and just videos, MP4, JPG, or this and that. Sessions, when you guys go on Facebook and start logging in, and you create your session, and when it goes all the way to the end of your session, say sometimes Facebook tells you guys to remember, do you want to be remembered in this website, and you guys say click yes, it means it remembers your session. Alright, so you go for transport, and it goes to network. Network is very lower. It goes to your say your data link and network. You guys go inside in your router, and physical is all these bits inside the computer, 00s and 11s. So this is the OSI model, and it's very 7-layer model. It's a physical, data link, network, transfer, session, presentation, and application. So this is the 7-layer model. I'll repeat again. It's a physical, data link, network, transport, session, presentation, application. You guys might not need to write it down. You can write it down, or if you guys want to watch this video again, you can watch this video again. But in the next video, I'm not gonna scare you guys. I'm not gonna so you guys don't be intimidated, because this is OSI model is very important, and is you guys needs this because you guys just started your web making journey. So you guys revolving around this table. So this is a very important table if you guys go ahead and creating your websites or working for companies. So at least you guys know that what OSI model is. It's a 7-layer model. The first one started with physical, then we go for data link, then we go for network, transport, session, presentation, and application. Alright, so I'm not gonna introduce this TCP IP model, because I hope you guys remember this. So I'm gonna stop this my slide till now, and then we go for when we go and done our page and our login and our login, our registration in our website in Salon website. Then I'm gonna go and explain to you guys the rest of these slides, because if you guys gonna be remember this, it's very hard to remember this TCP IP model as well. So at the moment I just wanted to introduce you guys with this, and so you guys be familiar with this OSI model. So you guys go from the top as well. So just remember, application, presentation, session is data. That's it. So all you guys remember these things, and if you guys remember these things from the top, application, presentation, session, then you guys are a champion inside this world of web development and web developers. Alright, so we go back to our website. Alright, so in the next video we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do our single page, and I'm gonna explain. Then we're gonna go to login and register, and we're gonna see how we're gonna develop this login register. If you guys come into XAMPP and you guys see this OSI model in action, it's got Apache, it's PID, process IDs, and it's got a port number. That's a ports, and you guys see that's a port. TCP uses this port, and you guys can stop this. you guys can see that there is a stop here, and if you guys go here and play around here, but don't change anything inside this config because you guys need this one. So if you guys look at the look at here, this got a Apache. Apache is for you guys to connect to your site, and it's got a FileZilla's FTP. If you guys got any website, so you guys can connect through the FileZilla. So what I'll do is that I'll go here. Okay, so I'll go here. It says Apache httpd conf PHP ini. So I'm not gonna go through the PHP ini because we haven't done PHP, and I'm gonna explain to you guys later on. And if you guys see this, your configuration for your HTTP hypertext transfer protocol, and if you guys see there is server root, that's your server root. See XAMPP Apache, that's your server root, and it's now you guys DSO dynamic share, whatever you guys see here, it means it's commented. So you listen on port 80, it means it's not commented. So it means this example working on port 80 is listening to this port 80. Listening means it's working. So when we in networking we say listen, it means we say listen port 80, it means port 80 is open. In computer there are lots of thousands of ports, so just remember that there are lots and lots of ports, but some ports are reserved. Say this 80 is reserved for HTTP, so this one 21 is reserved for FTP. So every port is reserved for different actions. So your mail uses different ports, Google uses different ports, Facebook uses different ports. Say server name is localhost, and you guys see there is a colon here, there is 80, it means it's using 80, and there is a directory allow override none, require all denied. It means that when we reach the PHP, then I'm going to explain to you guys what all this means. So at the moment you guys just need to know this networking, that's the basics of networking, the OSI model, so how the OSI model works. And in the next few videos when we do this, I'm going to run through this again so you guys can remember. Every 3 or 4 videos we're going to come to and revisit this networking until you guys remember. But because you guys don't know this OSI, and first time you guys exposed to this OSI, then we're going to go ahead and I'm going to repeat every 2-3 videos. I'm going to bring the same stuff and I'm going to explain to you guys the OSI. Then we're going to see what is OSI and TCP IP model. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. If you guys got any question or comment, just leave it below. Otherwise I'll see you guys in the next video, and bye.